The lawsuit also claims that by paying their staff in American dollars, UNRWA put hundreds of millions of hard currency into circulation in Gaza, siphoned off by Hamas-affiliated money changers when those dollars were exchanged into local shekels, money then used to pay for tunneling and weapons that aided Hamas in the October attack. The suit further claims that UNRWA allowed tunnels and command centers to be built by Hamas under its sites and compounds, and that the agency was warned that its policies were directly providing assistance to Hamas, but that these warnings were ignored. The plaintiffs are seeking unspecified damages and, as non-Americans, are reportedly able to sue under alien tort statutes in the USA. But the UN and its personnel enjoy broad immunity from prosecution under the Convention on the Privileges and Immunities of the UN passed by the General Assembly in 1946. The lawsuit was raised earlier Tuesday with the UNRWA Commissioner General during a press conference in Geneva, where he expressed the view that his agency was under constant attack.
We have all types of attack. It starts with social media smearing. There is always something coming out. The lawsuit came out yesterday, I believe. We have been also, as you know, politically announced as an objective. The agency needs to be dismantled in UNRWA. We have legislative effort in Tel Aviv at the Knesset with some lawmakers trying to label the organization as a terrorist organization or to get rid of the organization on any territory under control of Israel. We have also a lot of intimidation going on with regular demonstration in Jerusalem, which have turned also violent. We have an atmosphere, I would say, for our staff of a fear and anxiety which has been put in place.
He says he views the lawsuit filed in New York as part of that broader pressure being exerted on UNRWA.
On your question about the lawsuit, I learned it through the media. I have not received any notification. I don't know what the statute of this lawsuit is all about, but for the time being, I see this as an additional way to put pressure on the agency.
UNRWA has long rejected that it had any knowledge of tunnels or Hamas command centers under its sites in Gaza and has called for independent investigations to establish the facts, as Lazzarini explained.
I addressed the Security Council about 6 weeks ago on this specifically, and basically I called on the member of the Security Council to put in place such an investigative capacity. Now, would it be the Security Council? Would it be the Human Rights Council? Would it be the General Assembly? I don't know what the best mechanism is all about. But what I know is that we cannot do nothing with such blatant disregard of a staff premises protected by international law. If we do so, again, we will set a new norm for future conflict.
In January, Israel accused several UNRWA employees of aiding Hamas in its attack on October 7th, prompting the UN to fire several of those employees ahead of an internal investigation to test those allegations. A probe that is yet to be concluded by the Office of Internal Oversight Services. A separate report by France's former Foreign Minister Catherine Colonna into the workings of UNRWA stated in April that Israel had not provided evidence that a significant number of UNRWA employees had links to Hamas, but did call for more robust vetting of staff members to ensure neutrality and trust. Shervin Briceby's SABC News, New York.